Hey, welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. I'm going to try to get a quick 5-minute read in. We'll see how that goes. If you're seeing me, it's for a reason. It's you or somebody in your energy needs to hear what I have to say. No captions, no hashtags, no trending sounds. And by staying and listening, that means that you allow my guides to catch a vibe from you. So what do you need to know? Why are you seeing me? What is it? Oh, Death Motel. Okay, so we have Death Motel in the House of God. 2 cards of very significant change. This one, however, is kind of short, just a little blip. You see how it says liminal in, or liminal? But Tower of God, or the House of God. So there's going to be a little bit of a change here, and it's going to lead to a big fracture in something. Big fracture in something, but something that is called for. A needed change, a needed fracture. So, what is that fracture? What area do you need to assess and try to disassemble to mitigate the damage? This is asshole Hierophant. So, control, power. I don't know necessarily if this is you controlling somebody else or a situation, or them controlling you, and there's about to be a fucking riot. Spartacus Blood and Sand. Might be significant. Phew. Oh, the World. So I think this might be you that's kind of being a little dickish right now, because we got the World, and the World is getting what you want and realizing that it's not all it's cracked up to be. Oh boy, the puns are rife here. You either hate dad jokes or you fucking love them. Sorry. So, if you are being an asshole, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know if this is you? Are you the asshole? Oh my god, there was another death card just came out in the Wheel of Fortune. So we had the Four of Swords in reverse. It's like you're, instead of just wounding yourself, you're telling yourself that everybody is wounding you. And stubborn death in reverse. I'm going to think on that for a minute, because we also had the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is things move, things change, and things touch our life that we cannot control. It's like you don't want to change how you respond to how life, to roll with the punches of life. It's like you're being, more than being, fuck you, I'm staying here, it's just a fuck you. Mystical ass shit. Weird mystical ass shit. You know, if that Hierophant asshole card didn't come out, I might, I'm kidding, I love you. Weird ass mystical shit. So it's like you know, you have that instinct. With that third eye, you know that there's a change called for. Oh boy. Fuck. But it's like you, so we had hope come out. You know that there's a change called for, but you feel like you don't know where to step. There's nowhere to start because you're just fucking surrounded by water. So we have the Happy Squirrel and the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity coming. So an opportunity will be shown to you, and don't overthink this. The Happy Squirrel is usually a card, and it's even upright, but that's not the vibe I'm getting from it. It's usually a card of watch where you set fires because you're going to burn down a forest. This is, take that, this is, yeah, run, rabbit, run. So that helped. As a clarifier, Black Moon came out, and that's fucking go, baby. Jump into the dark. Another card of just fucking go, baby, jump into the fucking 353 as I look at the timer. The 6 of Inking Balls and the 7 of Cups. You don't know what's in these cups. You cannot see, but you still need to go. You still need to move. The 6 of Inking Balls. Are you going to be the one that's getting dunked, or are you going to be the one doing the dunking? It has to be done. It has to be addressed. You have to change this. But yeah, that opportunity is going to come in, and you need to be ready. And you might be scared as fuck, but you gotta do it. It's change, radical change, okay? Stop being an asshole. F is for family. It took 5 seasons, but he was nice eventually, you know? Things look better in the light of day. And when you think differently about how the world affects you, High Priestess, there is knowledge here. Octopi might be significant. There is knowledge here, and you know it, but it's like you're putting it, and I don't usually get this vibe with the High Priestess card, but it's like the way that this came out and the way that this reading is you have this intuition, but you're like, because this card hardly ever comes out. It's like you have this intuition, but you're, no, I don't need to change shit. It's that little insecurity. So what do you need to do besides change shit? I know it sucks and you get nervous because you're like, what if I change the wrong thing? You have become too much something else. You have the Seven of Bells. This is immersion in something so much that you become that thing. You have immersed yourself so much in what you're standing in now that it has become you, and that's why you're so nervous to change it. You're tying who you are to something that is not who you are. And it's time to change it. Time to change it. You might have kids too. There might be kids. And that's even more of a reason to change it, because my eyes are I've never really paid attention to these two characters at the bottom, and they were drawn there now. Your kids are watching. If you have children, there is somebody watching. Maybe not necessarily kids. 554 on the timer as I look. Not necessarily kids, but there is somebody watching, and they are learning. And if you can teach them a little bit better than you were taught. Yeah, you got the King of Swords. It's like, fuck, Frank from F is from Family. You're just like, I am what I am. And you know, you have that fucking thing. You know what you need to change, and you're just fiddling with that fucking revolver. I know how to kill it, but I'm not gonna do it. I am the king. And it's really giving vibes of like, and not in a bad way, but just kind of that feeling of, why the fuck don't you change? Like in The Lion King, when Mufasa was like, no, we have to stay at Pride Rock. And as a kid, you're like, there's no food. Why? You're handling this too much up here. You're being an asshole, and it is time to change. Phoenix Rebirth. It's time to change. All you're getting is change. I'm not getting any specific direction or feel or pull necessarily. All I'm getting is change, and it has got to be a choice. You've got the Two of Cups here. It has got to be a choice on the day-to-day for you to choose to be the better version of yourself. Get to it. I hope this helped. I love you so much.